Mood is the feeling that you get from a work of literature or art. Another way to describe mood is atmosphere. When you walk into a place, it has an atmosphere that makes you feel a certain way. When you walk into a story, it too has an atmosphere that makes you feel a certain way. The mood of a story can be calm, annoyed, frantic, joyful, gloomy, romantic, hopeful, or tense. How might you describe the mood of this video right now? Sweet and playful, right? How about now? See how the music changes the mood? But authors can't use music in their writing. So what do they use? Word choice, imagery, and setting. Let's look at some examples. Listen to this sentence. The bloodthirsty lion stalked the savannah, hungrily eyeing the helpless creatures around him. Pay attention to the circled words. What mood do they create? Now listen to this sentence. The majestic lion roamed the savannah, proudly gazing at the creatures around him. How has the mood changed? Which words helped create this mood? Good writers pull readers into the world of a story by using vivid language that appeals to the five senses. This imagery is crucial to establishing a mood. See if you can find the imagery in this sentence. The wooden bat slipped in Emily's sweaty palms as she stepped up to home plate, the sun glaring down on her like a harsh spotlight. The crowd's piercing howls and jeers caused her heart to thump in her chest. What mood do these images create? What if the author had written, the wooden bat vibrated with energy in Emily's steady hands as she stepped up to home plate, the sun shining like a golden medal in the sky. The crowd's joyful whoops and whistles caused her heart to do a little dance in her chest. How did the different images change the mood?
Use a variety of craft choices to create mood in poetry. We're going to be looking at Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven. But first, we need a little background information. In the poem, the unnamed narrator is reading late at night and mourning his lost love, Lenore. He hears a tapping at the door, and he answers it, but there's no one there. Later, he hears a tapping at the window, and fearfully he opens that as well, and in flies a raven. The raven perches on top of a statue, and at first the narrator thinks this is funny, and he asks the raven its name, and the raven replies, nevermore. He sits in front of the raven and continues to ask it questions. He mutters about how this raven will probably leave him like all of his friends have, to which the raven replies, nevermore. He begins to perceive that the room is filled with a perfume, and he asks the raven if this means that angels have come and he's going to see his lost Lenore again, to which the raven replies, nevermore. He then later demands that the raven leaves, but the raven again replies, nevermore, and the end of the poem implies that the author is living forever under the shadow of the raven. Needless to say, the mood here is melancholy, sad, depressing, ominous, and more than a little creepy, because it sounds as if the narrator has lost his sanity, because of course every sane person talks to ravens. We're going to watch a short video, a parody of The Raven, and in it you're going to notice a change in the mood. The mood in the video is humorous, and the creators have done that through the use of word choice, images, and music.
I check up a little on Lenore. For many years we were an item in my life. Sure, she did brighten. Now I'm hoping you'll enlighten me about the gal I adore. I've got 8 balls and Ouija boards. Let's go. What are you waiting for? The raven gave a little snore. Focus, bird, I pleaded, praying. From the topic you are straying, and my patience you are fraying. Cough it up now, tell me more. Can't you see I'm feeling tragic? Please use your little birdie magic. You don't need no stinking badge. It won't be difficult, I'm sure. Come on now, help a fellow out and reunite me with Lenore. Squawked the raven. Seriously, I shouted coldly, can you crush my dreams so boldly? Man, I bet your birdie's soul is rotten right through to its core. Besides, you jerk, I'm really sad. Lenore is dead, I miss her bad. And I think you're quite a cad to rub it in my face some more. Alright, last chance, you scruffy heathen. Can I speak to my Lenore? Smirked the raven. Nevermore. That's it, the camel's back is broken. Get out, scram now, no more croaking. Leave no feather as a token, saying you were here before. Take with you your doom and gloom, remove your buns from out my room, or I shall take my trusty broom and make your backside really sore. Yes, I will take my broom and shove it where no broom has gone before. Wheezed the raven. Nevermore. That was many years ago, and still the raven just won't go. And there's more poop upon the floor than ever poop there was before. His nest ruins my feng shui. He likes to sit in my parfait. And he's got this crazy gaze that burns into my very pores. And will I ever be delivered from this roommate I deplore? I know the answer. Nevermore.
Stories. Authors will use imagery to create mood. In this introductory stanza, the narrator describes himself sitting and reading a book in a dreary midnight. We can see some of his other word choices. Distinctly, I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Often, fires can create images that are warm and cozy, but here he's describing dying embers and wrought its ghost. Word choice like this can also create mood. Startled at the stillness, broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is only its stock in store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. What this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. And we see many negative, melancholy words like broken, unhappy, unmerciful disaster, burden, dirges, melancholy burden, nevermore. Grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt. We can hear there the repetition of the sound ga. And sounds can also create mood. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds at the beginnings of words and accented syllables. Fluid sounds, like M's and N's and L's, can create a fluid musical tone. However, plosives, like the T or D or P, or in this case G, can create an angrier, more negative mood. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me, truly I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. So we can see the repetition of the T sound and the D sound before that G sound, and that helps to create mood as well. We notice also that there's imagery. Here, he's begging the bird to tell him if there's balm in Gilead. Is there any hope for healing for him? Tell me, tell me, tell me. We hear that repeated because that creates that desperate mood. And of course, the raven answers nevermore. So that repetition can create mood as well. At the end of every stanza, we see a repetition of nothing more, evermore, and nevermore, over and over again. So we can see here at the end of each stanza, it's very similar, and at the end, the phrase, quoth the raven, nevermore, is repeated multiple times. Notice also the lining of those concluding lines, only this and nothing more, nameless here forevermore. Later on, quoth the raven, nevermore, we can see that that last line is indented to emphasize that melancholy and desperate tone.